Okay, and we're back.
We're back.
We're back. Well, where?
We had a quandrum. A quandrum.
Quandrum? What's
Is that what it?
Okay, so
I don't know. You know, I got a way of making up words.
You do make up words.
You know what? I've been half educated.
That is not true. You're educated.
All right.
You know.
Ready?
Okay, so what happened, I just want to tell you real quick. We just posted part 1 to this video that we started earlier. We only had about 11 minutes of it. And one of the microphones didn't work. I threw it in the trash. It's gone. It messed up everything. It messed up the new one you had and everything. So, audio is better for this one, and it should be working fine.
The whole video we had to throw away except for 10.
I know, and it was
we were on here for an hour.
It was such a good video.
Yeah.
I know, it was a good video too. So
good deal. So I can't remember what we talked about or what you edited. I didn't see what you put on there. The Grove is sold out right here. 72 home sites gone in less than a month. That's such a cool thing.
Oh my God,
it's part of. I mean, and I was thinking, excuse me, what an informational, you know, not a study, but just like, wow, think about it. You know, we are not a major home builder, right? In the United States. We're not, I don't know, we're just not a big deal.
we're not Clayton Homes. We're not, we don't have a display, or what's it called? Not a display, but we don't have a showcase. We don't have a main
and there's
place.
Like, nobody even hardly knows about it.
I know.
And I think we were able to sell 72 homes.
72 homes.
In less than 30 days.
And listen, here's what the big part I think about it. We didn't just sell 72 homes. We have 72 people moving here.
They are like
moving to Tennessee.
Their life to live here. To live here.
That's massive.
Yeah, because I always think about you moving away.
I would never.
And the adjustment that you would have.
Oh, it would be so hard for me.
I woke up this morning. I don't know why it hit me, but I woke up at like 3:30 last night. This morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep. And I thought about all this going on. Thought about the incredible. It's just everything. Usually I don't.
Yeah.
The night before I didn't wake up and I got nothing. But last night it was on me.
Yeah.
And I was kind of concerned about all these people coming, all the questions they're going to have, and getting acclimated to everything, and how we can help them get acclimated to this place.
Yes.
And I think the biggest thing, I know when I go somewhere else, the biggest thing that helps me to get acclimated to an area is to feel welcome.
Absolutely, yes.
Just to feel that you're welcomed here and that you're going to be taken care of.
Yep.
Right? So we're going to send you a care package, and it's going to have everything in it that you're going to get with your home. You're going to get with the community, the lease agreement, all that stuff. You're going to know exactly what we do, what you do. My thing is just that you feel welcome, that you just feel like person to person, not the community, not Tennessee or anything, just us. Right? Now, that's not us giving you anything. That's not you giving us anything. It is us just being welcoming to each other as human beings. It's like, man, we're glad you're here and actually care about you being here.
Yes.
Now, it's not giving you anything on your house. It's not giving you any money or any materials or nothing. That's what I mean about being welcome. I mean, being welcome is like, hey, I'm glad you're here, and this is going to be a nice place.
Right.
And let's all make this thing happen. We're just like you, da-da-da.
Exactly.
You know? We have to have a clear-cut, concise agreement, the house you bought, the amenities you're getting, and what you expect from us and what we expect from you. Then we can start a relationship.
Right.
Everybody here, it's been pretty clear.
Yeah.
There was a couple things that we're going to hone in on when you get your care package. It'll answer all your questions of what you got to have, what you just bought, what you're getting, and 99% of it is there.
Well, and you know, we don't know how many people that are coming here that are used to a community type setting living, right?
Yeah.
So what we've learned over the almost 3 years that people have been here and everybody living together, one of the biggest things, probably the main thing, be respectful to your neighbor. Be respectful to your neighbor. They're all living in close quarters. Be respectful of sound. Be respectful of what you have in your yard. You know, we're very lenient here because we want people
For now.
We are very lenient because everybody's under construction. People are building onto their building decks and things like that. But we're learning a lot. But neighbors is the biggest thing. Make good neighbors. Be a good neighbor. You know, be very mindful of what you say and how loud you are and how you know, just what you do around everybody. That's what makes a really good community. Be helpful, be nice, be courteous and stuff. You don't have to hang out with people if you don't want to, but we all need to respect one another.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know, there's people here that's got refrigerators outside. There's people that's got containers under their house.
There's things that are going to change.
And we can see them. And that's only temporary because everybody's still working and getting settled in. We are too.
We're giving everybody a chance.
We're not done landscaping and stuff. And so we want to work with it. It's going to be, I even allowing a year or two for that to happen. Anybody, we've got some people adding some additions onto their house. That has to go through me before it can be built. So I have to know if you're going to put an addition on. There are codes and there are permits that have to be pulled for any permanent addition on any home.
And we were just told this information, and we also just sent out an email to the residents so they're aware of that. Because we have probably about a handful of people who have already gotten these, you know, putting
on beautiful additions.
Exactly.
But you got to be. We have to know about it, and there has to be a permit pulled within the county. But we can explain that to anybody, but anything has to be done. So there's no HOA fee. There's no board. There's no, it's just, I hate to say it, but it's just me. All right. So I developed this. I've got a look that I want. I feel as though you meet me halfway, he meets you halfway. Everybody knows the expectations. I want it clean. I want it nice. And then we have creativity. You guys have seen all the videos, and I think that's why we have 72 people here.
I do too.
Because you can, I love people being individuals and doing and decorating and doing whatever they plant and whatever. I don't mind that at all.
I don't mind it either.
Like you go in the forest, some people have let their lots just grow wild. Believe it or not, I think it's pretty.
I like it.
And then you got people that have cut every tree in there and planted grass and flowers and mulch and rocks, and that looks nice too.
Right. Everybody's different.
We haven't said you can do or you can't do none of that. My thing is personal belongings and trash, just keep it clean and neat.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna have to put believe it or not, we're gonna have to have a pet number 2.
Yeah,
we're gonna limit it to two dogs per house. You know, people that's got 4, 5, 6, 7 dogs in here per house, it is an issue. You know, so, you know, just cleaning up after them dogs, and if they're around your yard, you're going to be able to, it's going to be hard if you don't clean up, you know, in a fenced in area. I mean, I couldn't do that. I mean, I can't keep up with the caca.
Yeah. Oh, I hate when you say that.
So, it's just like I run the guys in here. Do your job and you're good. I don't need to come in here and micromanage and tell everybody what to do and what not to do, as long as we do certain things. But anyway, we'll get into all that. The next part of our welcome package we're going to be sending everybody. We've got a small gift that I want to create that I want to give to everybody too, and it's really cool. And I don't know, I'm excited about 72 people changing their lives, coming here and be a part of what we're doing.
Oh yeah,
you know?
And it's a beautiful area right here, and it's full bore. You are working on it. They just went to lunch. They actually just went to lunch.
Here's the bobcat over there. Where's he at? Can I see it? Yeah, he's working right there. We got all the dirt here. We built a berm right over there on the beach. There's a big dirt berm. We're gonna put grass and trees and all that stuff. And I don't know if on the last video if we said it on there, but I've not ordered yet, but I got a good friend in Florida that we may be getting some palm trees from. Yeah. And
you call them sable palms?
Sable palms, cabbage palm. You guys probably know that in the South. I didn't know much about them. I heard they're frost resistant to about 5 below 0.
Wow.
And I think I can get them all at about 10 or 12 foot tall. So if I can afford it, I'm going to get tractor trailer loads of them and fill the beach.
And like I said, I've said it in the last video, but I don't know if it actually was what made the cut. But Randy loves the beach. The beach is his favorite. Yeah. That's always been your favorite over there, and you're going to doll it up.
Oh yeah, and banana plants and
because let's just be honest, the forest and the mountain, they don't need anything.
Nope.
It has its instant landscaping already, right? Okay, so that's easy, no brainer. The prairie.
The prairie is my next one. Now,
is the next
I
one.
like the prairie, but you know the prairie's prairie.
The prairie
so
is the prairie.
You can't fill it full of trees and flowers, and it's going to have man-made things. Like when you're out in Montana, remember you said you could look as far as you could see, and you've seen everybody's stuff piled outside their house.
Yeah, and then there's a mountain.
Cars and trucks and barns and outbuildings and tractors and
it's just sitting on a very flat.
So in the that's prairie.
Yeah.
So here I want to obscure the prairie with fencing.
Yes.
And we're looking into some statues, like big, real buffalo
statues. I found some cool stuff. You've got to have a buffalo now, and Rob's got to finish that buffalo that he started.
Yeah, so Rob's got an idea about building buffalo, a statue of a buffalo we'll put out there. The pond's going to be bigger. Fencing is a big deal in the prairie. But the beach is tropical, and it's so hard to be tropical in an area that's not tropical.
Yeah.
I've even said if I ever made a lot of money, I'd probably put a dome over the beach.
You did say that,
and it would be a tropical environment.
Kind of like a Epcot.
Yeah.
At Disney, right?
I loved it.
Yeah. So you're living in a greenhouse.
So, hang on, beach people.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're proud about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one of the things we wanted to get to is the questions, because we already went through them once, but we're going to go through them again.
Yeah.
Okay. So, because yesterday was Weekly Wednesday Q&A number 22. We're pretty sure it's 22, but today's Thursday because we ran out of time yesterday, so a lot of events. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and everybody that visits here cannot believe, especially the people that you all toured, you and Tom toured that big greenhouse that's here that had the copper roof and stuff. They're from Clinton. They're moving theirs to that house to Granger County.
Yeah.
They said the first time that they came here to yesterday, they were blown away.
Really?
They couldn't believe how much activity was going on. They couldn't believe how busy and how bustling and how much has grown, and they were flipping amazed by that. So So it was a big deal for them to come and see all that, the everything going on. Really quick, we also had a lady that came yesterday from San Diego, gave you a shirt.
She's still here, right?
Yeah, she's still here till Sunday, I believe she is.
Yeah.
But she come here to look at the Grove and things like that. She brought me 2 pair of sunglasses, had gifts for me and Randy.
That's the ones you got on?
Ones I have on. Susanna, thank you, Susanna. Oh, Susanna, remember that? I can't remember the song, but anyway. But she gave me these glasses. She brought me those, and she brought Randy a t-shirt. She's from San Diego. She just went to her class reunion, and she was in drama with a celebrity, which is, I can't remember how to say her name. Is it Mary Stein Bergeson? Mary Stein, I can't remember how to say it.
I didn't know her.
But anyway, it's Ted Danson's wife.
Oh, really?
You don't know her? Yes.
I mean, I know her face, but I didn't.
Oh, she's great. She's been in so many things. And then Ted Danson. I've recently watched Ted Danson in The Good Life.
Yeah.
Did you watch? Ted Danson was on Cheers and things like that. And also, wasn't his wife? She was on Cheers. I think she was on Cheers as well. I'm not sure. But anyway, she's great. I've seen her in a lot of movies. You can't think it when you're right on the spot. You can't think of that stuff. Great couple. They've been together,
cool, yeah.
I think, 25, 30 years or something. But she had a picture of them. But thank you, Susanna, for the glasses and everything. So that was just kind of cool to talk with her. Very nice lady. But we want to go over the questions. One of the ones that was not on here that I'm going to go ahead and start with is, are we having trouble getting copper roofs? The copper metal.
Yeah. Yes.
What is the deal with that?
I don't know. They're discontinuing the copper everywhere we go.
I love the copper.
And harder to get a hold of. Yeah.
That's disheartening.
I know it.
I love the copper.
I don't know if it's a shortage of metal or the color or what, but
you know, the copper was actually always the most expensive one.
It was.
We never did an upcharge on it, but it was the most expensive one. Now they're not. I don't know what the deal is.
It's hunting and pecking for it.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Anyway, so we still get a little bit of it. Okay, so let's start with another question.
Yeah.
Dinah Roman, how much does the first home go for? Now, when she's talking about the first home, these questions are based on the Amish video that we posted yesterday.
Okay.
And we're talking about a custom home that was there, the Lexington, a 10 by 24, and the Dalton, a 10 by 20. So that's what these questions are based on.
Yeah.
So how much does the first home go for? And it was that custom home that was a 10 by 40, 10 by 36, something.
Yeah, I think it was 10 by 36.
It was a big one.
And so I don't have the custom price
right.
with me here, and we probably sold it a year ago.
I know, we probably did, yeah.
So when I just compare it to our models, where the Charleston is a 10 by 30, and in our...
Or 10 by 34.
No, the...
well, Charleston's 10 by 30.
Birmingham is, Birmingham's 10 by 34. This one's a 10 by 36. But the Birmingham is special because it has this cupola and some other things. So that is a 10 by 36. Now we could make, that is super similar to the Charleston.
Yeah.
Right? So the Charleston's 10 by 30. You could make 4 more feet.
Yep.
And we've got a lot of popular, you're going to get into this. We've got probably half a dozen people wanting to know how much it is.
I know.
So I'm going to say, I don't know right now, but if you just look at our models, it's from what 89 to 100 grand. So I'm sure it's going to be in the 90s, something like that. What
you had said before is that just email us if you're interested in that custom home, that type of custom home. Randy may even incorporate that somehow, or do a custom build.
We do custom builds.
We do.
All right, but they're limited because we only have a limited amount of builders that can build custom.
Yes, correct.
But love to do it.
Just send a email to info and put it at Randy's attention. Okay? That'd be the easiest
10
way.
10 by 36 cost.
Yes, exactly. Okay, Beverly Murray, beautiful. I live in Kentucky, 40 miles from Kentucky-Tennessee state line. These homes and people that build them are some of the best, very precise, love their work people. Everyone I have met has just been wonderful. So that was very nice of her to say that. So she's up in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Deborah Young, such gorgeous homes, and the Amish craftsmanship is amazing. I have a she shed built by the Amish, and I love it. Randy, Amanda, can you consider a downdraft stovetop?
Yes.
What is that?
Now, we went through this whole video. We've
already done this once.
And I'm actually looking into that.
Yes.
So downdraft would be, it would suck the steam or the cooking.
Everything goes down.
Yeah, all the steam, and all the cooking smells would go down and in out. Ours go up into a typical range hood.
Okay.
The only reason I go up like that, and downdraft would be great because we got a big glass, in front, is because of cost. I'm just trying to always keep the cost down.
Yes.
So I really don't try to get high-end appliances or anything, but that's something I'm going to look into. Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I'd never heard of it before.
Yeah.
Okay, so Deborah Ann Selfer, Q&A, can you put a real fireplace, if you wanted to, and have a fake chimney on the outside on your location?
Definitely. Yeah, I would do it. I want to do it to my home.
Yeah.
I want to put a stove in mine. I want to do an adobe stove in a corner.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So definitely.
Carolyn Sturcha, first custom home is wonderful. How much does this size home go for? I'm very interested.
Yep.
And just send us an email, Carol. Was it Carolyn?
I'm sorry I didn't post the price on that. It didn't occur to me. Slacking, man.
Well, the thing is, too, we never know. I mean, usually when we're doing a video, come on, let's go, when we have time. So we try to get as much information. Yeah. We try to, absorb as much as we can in our brains, but sometimes it gets technical.
What? I'm messed up with sales because all I ever talk to is people that has no money. And so I come up with the Incredibox, try to sell, try to help people. And I don't, I know there's a whole other group of folks that want to spend 80 to 100 grand on a house.
They are.
And we build them when we got them.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that, I love building regular stick-built homes. I know everybody probably thinks this is my baby, is the Incredibox.
Incredibox.
And I love it, but it's new. So we have to give it a lot of energy.
Yeah.
We've been doing stick built for 8 years.
Right.
Everybody knows we build them and we do our models. So, but no, the stick builts are awesome.
Yeah. Tina Harding. Hey, Tina. I like the Lexington, which is a 10 by 24.
Yeah.
But it seems like a waste of space in the corner of the kitchen cabinets. Why not put the water heater in that corner? That way you would have more space for the bathroom and things like that. So, and you are considering that.
Yeah.
You're going to look at that.
Definitely. I don't know why we didn't. I'm trying to think of the only reason is maybe accessing that water heater for repair.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm going to consider that for sure.
That's thanks for bringing that up, Tina. Bobby Roberts, how much for that 12 by 36? That's another person, in which it was a 10 by 36, right? Correct? Okay. Let's see. Choose kindness. Are the 8 by 16 Incredibox homes still allowed on the Grove. Your website only shows 10 by 20 and 12 by 20 on the Grove. Has something changed? We had a little bit of a breakdown Randy was talking about. Now the Grove sold out already, which thank goodness for that. And a third. So it was like a third of 8 by 16s, a third of 10 by 20s, a third of 12 by 20s. Is basically how it came about.
Yep.
Which was interesting. Bobby Roberts. Amanda, what airport were you in and wanted us to guess? Well, I'd started, of course, I live in Morristown, and I drove to Knoxville, so I was at the Knoxville airport.
That's what's coming here.
They're coming.
Coming to work.
They're working.
Yep,
I was at the Knoxville airport, and then flew in from Knoxville to Denver, Colorado, and then from Denver, Colorado to Missoula, Montana.
Missoula.
Yeah, Missoula. So, and the one that it was the guess was the Denver. It's like guess which one I'm at. So it was Denver Airport.
Was the Missoula smaller than Knoxville Airport?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You could pretty much see almost everything in just one shot.
God, just do a 360.
Yeah, exactly. And then you could go. Let's see, was it upstairs or down? Anyway, it had 2 levels, I think. But yeah, it wasn't very big at all. Very easy to maneuver. Missoula was very easy to maneuver around and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it.
You know, when I told you when I took Bryce out there to Oregon, we went through Missoula and got a sandwich. I took his tiny home downtown Missoula.
Yeah.
Dropped him off. I went down to do the U-turn in a parking lot. Come back and picked him up, and then we pulled on the side of the street and had our lunch.
I did not know Randy had went through Missoula. I didn't know he had been through Montana.
On the side of the mountain. Had that big M for what,
now
University
that's something
of Montana?
I wanted to mention too, is that I didn't know if you've ever been to Montana or been to Missoula. I don't know if they do it in all the counties, but in Missoula specifically, they have a big M, and it's called the M Trail. And what it is, it's for the University of Montana. And that's a big college town. University of Montana is right there. It's real beautiful and stuff. A lot of students were just coming back into town.
Yeah.
So it was Montana was very Asheville-like.
Now, what does she mean by Asheville?
What I'm saying.
You mean there's a lot of guys running around with buns?
No. You mean like hair? I don't know what you're against. Those are cute on guys.
Do you think so?
Yeah, like a man bun.
A man bun. That's whatever. I'm just saying you see a lot of them.
Yeah, exactly. But they have, it's very laid back, it felt like. There's a lot of bikers, like bicycle, because they have bicycle pathways and stuff. They had food trucks. They had they're artsy, a lot of, artsy things going on. So I enjoyed it.
So it's not cowboys when you walk
I thought it was going to be cowboys.
Yeah.
Listen, a girl trying to find Rip. That's what I was trying to do. That was the whole goal.
That's what I mean. When you get a man bun, which is fine, it's a different artsy kind of guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And you want a guy that just kicks butt.
Oh, I was wanting Rip. I was looking for Rip over, okay?
Yeah.
And it was a hot set. Did you all see the pictures on Facebook that I posted? We went to Darby, Montana, and we were right there across from it, and it was a hot set.
You tell them about all the souvenirs that were not available.
There were absolutely no souvenirs, nothing that said Yellowstone. You couldn't get a t-shirt, you couldn't get a keychain, you couldn't get nothing.
And nobody talked about it, you said?
Nobody talked about Yellowstone, so I'm not sure
That's crazy.
that Montana or Missoula or anything was really that interested. Maybe it's something that I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the deal was, but there was nothing about the Yellowstone TV show. Kevin Costner and all that kind of stuff.
Like the locals didn't like it or something.
Well, it's not that they didn't like it. No one said they didn't like it. It just there was nothing that told you that they were there.
Yeah.
Maybe that was specific. It could be in the contract that they didn't want it advertised.
Right.
And make it like a spectacle or something. Well, anyway, I was a spectacle. I was across the road taking pictures. I posted them on Facebook. So if you've not seen anything about the trip, it's on
I just like
Facebook.
to hear. I just wish you could tell a story about going to the local bar and you almost had to
No, don't you say. We're not telling that story.
And how you almost had to whip somebody.
I didn't.
Okay, we'll do that one. We'll do that one for the when it gets nighttime.
That was a different story. Listen, that was a different Amanda. Let's just say that, okay? That's a different Amanda.
Good deal. What's another question?
That's an Amanda you don't know. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Now this is Wanda K, but now this isn't the same. This is another lady asking this about Ace with the diabetes.
Oh yeah.
Where he drinks so much. Have you all had a chance to take Ace to the vet about the diabetes? Such a sweet baby. And where he was drinking so much from the pond, he sometimes pees in the bed and stuff like that. So
yeah. And he's done it since he's a pup.
He has been.
But
that breed, maybe.
But for sure, I'm gonna get
have
him
checked out.
Yeah.
Wanda K also said, "Missed you, Amanda. Great job to Randy and the Amish. Beautiful and well-made homes for the money. I like the wide. You call them eaves, is that right?
Yeah, the overhang. And when we get our corbel, design brackets on there.
Yes.
That's going to pronounce it so much more.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Michelle Coppelson, the first house, 40 foot, which is 36 foot, is beautiful. But my only criticism is why, with all the room in the house, is there a small 32-inch shower? That was a great question. I thought you brought
Well, of course, it's a custom home.
Hey, Daniel. Daniel's trying to sneak by. Look at Daniel. Daniel doesn't want anybody to look at him. Right there he is.
Well, I just didn't want to interrupt.
Daniel, you're interrupting. Oh, my gosh.
And Daniel's not a teenager anymore.
He is not.
He's a full-blown 20-year-old.
He's like a grown-up. Yeah. Anyway, the guys are going to lunch, so Daniel's sweet. Okay. So what did you say about that 32-inch shower?
Well, it was a custom-built home.
Yes.
So that was their selection. And also, they when you build a bathroom out,
yes,
width-wise, you've only got, 8, 9 foot, 4 inches.
Yeah.
And you start stacking them on. You got to have a hallway. So we work from our hallway that way. And if you had a vanity, and you have your vanity, and you get a shower, and behind that shower was a staircase.
Yeah.
So when you put a staircase in a 10-foot wide house, and you got a staircase, a shower, there's no way that you're going to get a 36-inch shower.
So, in a way, as I always say, you got to pick your poison, okay?
Yeah.
Pick your battles and stuff. So if you could live with a 32-inch shower and you're fine with it, I'd have picked the 32 to have the bigger space in the kitchen.
Yeah, I
would have.
It's down to like 27 inches going or less going between the kitchen and the barn door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they did that. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. Last up, Randy, can you let this home be one of your model homes? And that's what you have people emailing in about it. Sunlight, I am a huge Amish craftsmanship fan. This house is a stunner. I would love to own it. My question, what's happening with the giveaway house, and have you guys come up with a way to select it?
So she was complimenting the house, and
she was complimenting the 36, but her question was about the model. I mean, the
giveaway. Well, the giveaway is almost done. We're putting V-groove in it and painting it right now. The thing is how to give it away.
How to give it away? Can't even give something free away.
And that a lot of people send us all kinds of information technically how we could do it.
Yes.
And nobody has really come up with a really concise way of going about it.
Fair. We're trying to be fair.
So we're going to meet with our YouTube manager. It's been assigned to us because we got over 100,000 followers.
Yes.
YouTube has assigned us a manager that we're going to talk to to help us with that. If we can get done with that, we'll go with it. If not, we'll have to come up with another plan.
Come here, Chuck. Get in the picture here. Say something.
Say hi.
Look, say hi to Chuck. Chuck, come on, man.
What's happening, people?
What's happening? I love Chuck. That's Marianne's husband. That's how he's identified.
That's
he ain't
right.
Chuck. That's Marianne's husband.
Marianne helped me with Mom when she was alive.
Marianne. I miss Marianne. I miss seeing Marianne. Hi, Marianne.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you finish what you were saying?
Yep, sure did.
Okay, I don't remember what it was. How much is this home? I'm thinking of getting one. And she is talking about the 36 foot home. And Holly Slaughter. Holly is actually here. She has a couple of homes here in the
deck
forest.
on, painting.
Hey, Holly. Holly is the one who asked about I didn't think it was on here, but Holly is asking about the copper roofing. So we had already answered that. Samantha Marie Freeman. What are the weight constraints? How heavy can these things get and still be on tires and a trailer?
Well, Samantha, so we build these on big I-beams. They're strong I-beams. I mean, they're a 10-inch I-beam, which is kind of raised our height of our trailer a little bit, 6 inches.
You're good.
So
you can go on. You can go.
I know on a mobile home, a lot of these mobile homes will give and twist and turn, and then when they set them up, they got to put piers like every 6 foot to get that straight line I-beam. Our homes are pretty much, the I-beam carries all the weight. And so we calibrate the weight of our homes. We've done enough to we know almost this style home weighs this much. And then we put the appropriate size axles underneath them. 5 lug, 6 lug, 8 lug axles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Country gal. It looks like you will have a dead empty corner in the kitchen, just like talking
the
about
water
that home.
heater, yep.
Wouldn't it be a great place for the water heater? And we
Definitely.
talked about that earlier. Lone Ranger, which I thought that was a great handle. You need a CDL for that haul? Question mark. LOL. Oh, what's the cost?
Yeah.
And then he's talking about the 36 foot.
Yeah, anything over 8'6", you know, you need a CDL driver's license to haul anything over width.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's not, don't be scared about it. All you have to do is hire somebody, hire a professional, hire someone with a license. It is costly, but you already knew that when you were getting a extra wide house anyway. So.
Hey, get this though, you guys, I know I mentioned this in a previous video, but all of our model homes that are 10 foot wide,
yes,
they're wider than 10 foot.
Okay,
We've
explain
increased
that.
it 3 inches.
Oh, really?
And haven't raised the cost, and we've increased the height to 14 feet.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
haven't
remember you
increased
saying that the
price.
other day. Yeah.
So the thing, and the reason
Wow.
we did is anything over 8'6" is considered a wide load.
Okay.
So anything under 12 foot, you don't need a tracer car.
Okay.
You know, or escort. So we thought, let's increase it to 14, and it gives us that differentiate between the dormer and the gable, because we want to tie it underneath, and that's what the Birmingham and now the Charleston is coming. It is looking just so awesome.
Oh, I'm so excited. So now, is a Birmingham coming up?
We've got a Birmingham coming up in 2 builds, so it'll probably start in about 4 or 5 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, very exciting. Linda Daub, what is the air exchangers used for?
Air exchangers are great. Normally they're used where you live, where you don't have your windows open to get fresh air in and out of the house. So it's an exchange. That's what it says.
Exchange
It
of
exchanges air.
Okay.
Takes the inside air out, brings outside air in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rebecca Parmelli. This is the best year. This is the best yet for this size. Talking about the 36
Oh,
foot.
cool.
Perfect.
Yep.
And there's a sink in the bathroom. Yay! Can a matching wood cover be put on the front of the panel box?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I wonder what, we haven't toured a 34 footer in a while, and that, Amanda, is the Charleston Birmingham layout.
Okay.
If you guys like this model, you just hang in there until you see a Birmingham.
Okay.
You wait till we show you that Birmingham model. It is going to have the farm style sink,
Yes.
the painted walls, the urethane ceiling and trim. It's going to have, you know, the air exchanger. That's all standard equipment inside the Birmingham, the Charleston, the Lexington, and all that.
Right.
So when you guys see the Birmingham at 34 foot long,
Right.
I think you're going to just come out of your skin because of the roof line and the cupola, and then the brackets and the sweeping overhangs and all that. So I'm glad everybody's liking that house.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because the next one is going to be a little bit wider, a little bit taller, and so more amenities.
That's going to be awesome. Bobby Henretti. I can't pronounce it. Do you have an ESP off-grid home video?
That's our next video.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
So just stay tuned. That's going to be coming. But thank you for bringing
Today.
that up, Bobby. Robert Sinise. So how much is it, or rather was it, to purchase that that wooden one? Is it the very end of the 40 plus mini? Okay, we just talked about
house.
it. Yeah, same house.
Yeah.
The 36 foot.
Our model homes are going to look like that one. Very similar.
Yes. Really quick, everybody. Well, my friend Robert wants to know. Everything looks amazing, but I have one question. Did I miss the explanation of what happened to Randy's hat? The hat that you were wearing at the Amish on the video.
What happened? Because it got a hole in it?
Yes.
Well, it's really not my hat. I found it on the ground. They threw it away, so I grabbed it and put it on, and just, you know, acting a fool up there, having fun.
Randy was one of the Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we getting ready to leave, and the guy grabbed it and said, "Here, you take this hat and take it to the next Amish guy." He said they'll get a kick out of it.
Yes.
So I was wearing it to the next builder.
And Jake's family is going to be here in a couple of weeks, correct?
Yeah.
They're going to come visit. I hate that we can't video it, but they are going to be visiting.
So the boys
here.
that built that house that you guys like, the
Yeah.
big 36 footer,
Yeah.
they're coming here. They're going to come and actually stay in Sevier County and go to the local places.
You're going to a cabin.
Yep, they're going to stay in a cabin. And I told the boys, I said, hey, you guys come here. I want to take you kayaking down the river. So.
And they can't swim like me. They're like me. They can't swim. There ain't no way you're going to
So
get
I
in a
hope we
kayak.
get to have fun with them.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Them two boys, yeah.
Let's see. Barry on here, he said, everybody, what's happening? Barry wanted to say what's happening to everybody. What's happening, Barry? I thought I had another one. There was that all of mine? Well, maybe that was the last of the questions. I thought I had one more set, but that was it.
Well, let me, before we say goodbye, I want to tell you guys that I can't thank you enough for everybody participating in our grove and buying a home here with us. You know, like I said, 72 homes in a month is amazing. Do not feel you got left out. We got more land to develop. It's going to be over in the mountain. And I am working on a few designs that I'm going to show you, a couple extra cool looking ones that I think it's not going to be like this. It's going to be different, but it's just different, you know? So you guys hang in there. All I can say right now, if you would, get your finances together. I'm going to offer this probably, I'm going to tell you probably Monday.
Okay.
I'm going to let it out there. We won't take all the sales because we don't want to get this thing started before we have all of our ducks in a row. So we have Will and Becky that has come on to help us with some sales and doing this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our own phone number for the mountain. Our own email for the mountain. And we're going to have our own contracts, leases, everything. Listen, you guys have never, you're going to get such, it's just going to be awesome. What we're going to offer on the mountain. You're going to really be
And this is going to give you enough time to really think about it. Okay, because we had said this in the last video that didn't work out. I cannot believe that we sold 72 homes in just 2 or 3 weeks. Not only that, there's 72 people coming here to live. And we were talking about that, what it would be for me to leave Tennessee and to move, and me, a single woman by myself and stuff like that, you know, maybe with a dog or two. I just can't picture it.
I know.
So I think it's very brave, everybody that's coming here and adventurous and wanting a new life, or stay here part-time or whatever they're wanting to do. I think it's fantastic. I think you're going to have a great time here. I think you're going to really enjoy it.
And I really think you should, when you come here, really, whatever you've got to do to ease your anxiety and your fears, if you need to meditate, if you need to go walk, if you need to go hike, just take a breath. You know, things will work out. It may not be at your time frame, may not look like you want it to look. You're going to wake up feeling maybe anxious because nothing looks the way it does, or nothing, everything perfect. And I know everybody in their life is at a different place, right?
They sure
mentally
are.
And physically and all in the maturity of their spiritual life and their physical life. They're all in a different place. So just breathe. And rest assured that we're here as your friend. And there's a
the biggest thing that's here is the community. That's what the community is for. So lean on the people that have been here for almost 3 years. They've almost 2 years. They've been here 2 years. Lean on these people. Befriend these people and talk with their experiences and what's going on, and go to lunch with them. Take them to breakfast. Go on a hike with them. Walk around. We didn't even talk about, the Milligan Mile. Got a mile all the way around, and Randy's got a plan to reroute it so it's more community.
It'll actually come right
friendly.
Through here.
It'll be more community friendly, and also the Tiny Town Road. It's going to be a curvy road and going to be more, not a straightaway, so people will keep a slow pace going in.
We're changing roads, changing sidewalks,
changing everything.
Changing landscaping, the fencing will all
we
be different
the post
out here.
Office,
the main road, all that'll be different.
Everything's still going to change.
We want to make this place a jewel for Newport and Cott County.
And another thing, and this is a concern with a lot of the ladies that move here, it could be the men too, but it's the only ones I've talked to has been ladies about it, is that they want to feel safe. They love that it is going to be a gated community. Randy's already started excavating the front. He's already widened the road.
They put
a
guard gate, a guard shack, we're going to call it, in the middle of the 2 lanes coming and going. And it's going to be on a volunteer basis. We'll have people working in the guard shack. And I really probably just want to put that amongst everybody to say, hey, this is your guard shack. I put it together. It's got air conditioning. It's got heat. It's the building. It's ready to go. And if they can maintain a voluntary 24/7 occupant to work the gate, then I don't have to step in.
I love this because, like I said, I don't know if it was in earlier, but I talked to Amy, who volunteers with touring guests around once a week, and Amy said that they have gotten together 5 people in a dog park committee. for them to, they want to, and she wants to speak to me and Randy and go over the dog park,
Awesome.
the placement, where to do it, how do we get the materials, what we're doing, everything, how Randy wants it and everything. And they're going to volunteer to help put it together. I think that's fantastic. It'll be the same thing for the guard shack.
Yeah.
So people can get together. Hey, who's doing this?
That way I don't have to charge nothing for it.
No, we don't.
If I have to hire somebody in the guard shack for this,
that
then we got to charge on the rent. I don't want to charge no more than what I'm charging.
The cost has to be passed along. I feel like there's going to be enough people to volunteer and to, because this is their home, this is their community.
Yeah.
So if you don't want that cost passed on,
do it yourself.
You guys jump in. And it's fun. You're going to get to meet people.
And you get all the drama.
You get to know all the nosiness.
Who's coming to see who?
And you get to write it down.
One more thing about all that.
One more thing.
I'm trying to keep, because we did a video before this.
We did.
Of all these questions, and I can't remember what we talked
blah,
about, what we
blah,
didn't
blah,
talk
blah,
about. But one thing I talked about is a water bill.
Oh,
all right?
yeah.
So one of the boys live here lives in the city.
Point.
The city limits.
Yes.
The base water bill in the city of Newport is $58 a month. I charge.
That's the minimum.
$25 a month.
Yes.
Now, if I would have put a meter at every one of these houses,
right,
everybody in here would have been paying right now $58 a month minimum. Anything that goes over a certain amount, they pay more.
I don't think anyone knew that either.
All right, so we're saving you $33 a month right now.
Yes.
Right now. What's it going to be, Amanda, in 10 years from now?
I know.
Maybe 70 months will be saving you.
I know.
Right?
Exactly.
So everything that we've done here has to save these people money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there you go. I just wanted to tell you that's who we are.
Well,
and this is our vision for this
and
place.
I hope, and I feel like most of the people that come here, that rubs off on them, or they were already that way. They want this spirit of giving and helping, and everybody doing that. I want to mention to Judith. Judith lives just right there. She sent over by Cameron, one of the excavator boys. She sent over muffins, sent over donut things and everything for the guys. She does that ever so often. We will have people that bring in all kinds of stuff for the guys. Who was it that gave us, oh goodness, Sue brought those oranges for all of the guys. We passed out to them.
And we had a homeowner send some pizzas in the other day.
Yeah, is that not amazing? That's so nice of everybody. So it's a very community spirit. We want to keep that going. We're so happy about the new people that's coming. So don't be nervous, be excited, but just be mindful about everything that's going on. Just stay calm and things will work out.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
I love it.
I think it works over into the building here with the guys. The way we're trying to treat everybody fairly.
Yes.
And I put everything on the table.
Sure did.
These guys, what they make, it ain't hidden. Everybody knows what they make. Out here, almost every single person that lives in this community, talk to them straight up.
Yeah.
This is what's going on. There's nothing hidden agenda.
Yeah,
nothing.
exactly.
It is straight up. Yeah.
So be proud of coming here. Be proud to live here. Be proud to be a part of this. And one hand washes the other. So one of the things that I'm talking about with that is that the new stores that's going to be here, the new shops, that is a perk. That is for residents only.
Yeah.
Residents
so
only.
These people can make extra money.
That's right. So
there's a lot of talented people here.
We've got a person out here. I won't say who. I don't want to tell them, but they want to do a sandwich shop. I'm excited about that. They're going to do it, but you have to be a resident, a part of this community, to be a part of that. We're not going to let the public come in and do that.
And we have a couple people that are having a hard time landscaping their places.
They are.
They're having a hard time just taking care of their place, right?
Yes.
Or getting it set up. And we're going to try to get some people volunteers
just
to help homeowners to get their stuff together.
Yeah,
you know,
to help them.
It's sometimes it's tough. There's some physical needs of these people.
Physical limitations.
A lot of people like to decorate and they like to come in and help people. So if you come here in the Grove and it's like, hey, you got a bum knee or you can't think of how to get it going, there's people that help you decorate.
Well, you know, in a lot of subdivisions, they have like a welcome wagon. It's called like a welcome something or a smile squad or something like that. And you know,
happy birthday, happy. Montana.
Get off my Montana.
Montana.
Get off
I love Montana.
Listen, laughing. Get off my Montana. go.
Yeah, we gotta go. I got another video.
We gotta go.
You gotta go to the doctor. Bye.
Well, you're
See ya.
outside.
Bye.